Welcome to the far southwestern corner of Minnesota, to a prairie park built around a single lake. In this real-time hike, we will walk the shore of Split Rock Lake, cross the creek that made it, stand on a stone dam raised during the Great Depression, and trace a story written in rock more than 1 billion years old. It is late November, so the trees are bare and the prairie has gone to gold. A quiet, wide open time of year out here. First, where are we? Split Rock Creek State Park sits in Pipestone County, in the last few miles of Minnesota, before the land rolls west into South Dakota. This is a corner of the state with almost no natural lakes, a country of open prairie, farm section lines, and low outcrops of ancient red stone. Split Rock Lake is the largest body of water in Pipestone County, and for the people who live nearby, it has long been the place to fish, to swim, and to launch a boat. On a still, cold afternoon like this one, the water lies flat and gray under a big sky, ringed by bare cottonwoods and dry cattails. But this lake was made, not found. In 1938, crews from the Works Progress Administration, one of the great public works programs of the New Deal, dammed Split Rock Creek here. They built the dam from the hard local stone, and behind it, the creek backed up into the lake we see today, giving this dry corner of the state a reservoir for recreation. That stone is Sioux Quartzite, and it is almost unimaginably old, around 1.7 billion years. It began as beds of sand, then was buried, heated, and pressed until the grains fused into one of the hardest rocks on Earth. Iron in the stone stains it pink and deep red, the color that gives this whole region its character. The same 1938 relief crews left more than a dam. They also raised a graceful stone arch bridge of the same red quartzite across the creek, a span so well built that it is now listed on the National Register of Historic Places. To walk here is to walk through hand-cut Depression-era stonework, still carrying the trail after nearly 90 years. About 7 miles north lies Pipestone National Monument. There, sandwiched inside this same ancient quartzite, runs a band of soft red stone called catlinite or pipestone. For countless generations, it has been quarried by native nations to carve ceremonial pipes, and it remains sacred to many peoples. Today, only enrolled members of native tribes may quarry it, still by hand, as it has always been done. The nearby town of Jasper takes its name from the red stone too. Its founders believed the local rock was jasper, a semi-precious mineral. They were wrong, it is quartzite, but the name stuck, and stone from these quarries built solid little towns across the prairie. This is Dakota Homeland, the country of the Oceti Sakowin, the Seven Council Fires. The Pipestone Quarries just to the north were long regarded as neutral ground, a place people of many nations could come in peace to gather stone, and the Yankton, Dakota, kept treaty rights to that ground. The prairie we cross today carries all of that history beneath the grass. Away from the water, the park opens into restored tallgrass prairie. In a landscape that was almost entirely plowed for farmland, these protected acres of grass, so common once, so rare now, are their own quiet kind of monument, rippling tan and rust in the late autumn wind. Back along the lake, a low walkway carries the trail out over the water near the dam. From here, you can feel how the whole park turns around this one bright surface. The creek slowed and gathered into a lake for a corner of Minnesota that had none. A fishing pier reaches out over the shallows. It is easy to overlook a small lake like this, but in a county with hardly any natural water, Split Rock Lake has been a gift for almost 90 years, a place to cast a line, cool off in summer, and watch the light move across open water. There is nothing hidden about this place in late November. The leaves are down, the prairie is dry, and the light comes low and gold across the water. It is honest, unhurried country, exactly the kind of place worth slowing down to walk end to end. From an ancient red stone older than almost anything on Earth, to a lake dug from the Depression, to quarries still held sacred today, Split Rock Creek gathers a surprising amount of the world into one small prairie park. Thank you for walking it with us. Subscribe and keep exploring the world, one real place at a time.